Okay, I guess that's where that's where I've done the thing. I'm gonna hate myself when I edit this. Oh, they waited for me! How nice of them! Alright. I didn't even scan the planet, because who cares? Adjusting the microphone. Adjusting the microphone. Maybe what I should do, I was like, oh, you know, I should like reduce the winglets and put thrusters. Maybe I should just put more fuel. That's an idea. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I mean, like, it wouldn't be a bad idea. But it's whatever. I thought for a second I had found palladium immediately, and I was like, oh, wow. Oh. Oh, I don't think that's actually... I don't think that's a trait. Can't wait to be wrong, but... But let's see the ship. It's probably a crashed ship. That's usually what this means. But yeah. Oh, I'd also love to see, with the whole like survival mod thing, where like, you know, starborn technology has like become like the norm 1,000 years in the future, whatever that idea I had. Oh yeah, if all the planets were like terraformed, or not all the planets, but like they were terraformed and had like, you know, a good amount of, or a acceptable level of gravity. Acceptable. You know, actually, it really sucks that the Lawgiver is just terrible. Like, it's just, oh, it's a 50 cal weapon, that, you know, it's a 50 cal semi-auto low-capacity rifle that just doesn't do nearly as much as the combat tech, hard target, for no apparent reason. Like, that's so dumb. Because, like, somebody was like, yeah, like, the reason that they have those, like, giant, you know, the reason they have the Lawgiver is because, like, 50 cal, like, you need, in higher gravity, you're probably gonna need, you're probably gonna need a weapon like that has, better, that's just heavier. You're gonna need to, you know, be able to, in order to do more damage. It's probably going, I would assume it's probably hotter than 50 BMG, just because, like, it needs to be. Also, this doesn't, you know, this is doing more damage, even if it's not quite as good as the one I have. I'll just carry it around for a little while, because why not? I don't know what this is. Oh, I really don't know what that is. Oh, we'll find out. Also really excited for Star Citizen. I can't believe it took me this long to fall to talking about Star Citizen. To fall back on talking about Star Citizen, but like... I mean, I don't know. I asked him if he tried reinstalling the game. Because the first time I was like, oh, let's record Star Citizen together, and he had to update the game, and it kept crashing on him. The second time, he could not get into the game because it kept crashing, and was like, okay, well, we can't reinstall the game, so we're gonna, record, so we'll, record Starfield, and that was, a couple sessions ago. And now, like, well, he hasn't responded. Like I mentioned last session, right after that session where it was co-commentary, and he was like, "Yeah, you should ask at the group chat with the Cyberpunk stuff." I did that, like literally 10-30 minutes after. I was like, "Yeah, I'm sending it." And I sent it, and nobody responded except him. And then everything went back to usual. So like, I don't know. Crystal crater. I think that might be the first time I've seen a crystal crater, but what the, I can't even read what the hell that was. Such small text. So what the hell is that? Is that supposed to be some sort of ground fog? Whatever. Oh yeah, but Star Citizen, they mentioned the Pitpiss, the Pipis? The Pipis. The Pipis system, which is the EVA and the Pipis system, which is player interaction experience, player interaction system. I don't know, but like basically, so right now in Star Citizen, what you do is you hold F, and you move your mouse around, and there will be a pop-up menu on items that you can interact with. And that system has a lot of flaws, mainly what even is this? It's a hangar? Oh god damn it, it's okay. Well, we're not gonna stick around for that, but for the hangar, but I guess we can just run through it, why not? Yeah, so you pull up the menu by holding F and mousing over things, and interacting with them, and you can also like just tap F and it will do an action, but the algorithm for detecting what exactly you're looking at sometimes isn't the best. Sometimes it isn't the best. Sometimes, well, the text is also floating, and it is not fixed to your thing. So, what they're doing in the future, what it's going to is, they've improved the algorithm for, being able to tell what you're looking at. You can tap F for an action, and you can set what action it is that you want to do. So if you want to grab, and it is also contextual to what item it is. So if you're looking at a gun, you're like, I want to pick up the gun. I want to pick up weapons, and hold them in my hand so I can use them. Because good, great. But if you want to have ammo, and you're like, I want to store it, or I want to equip it onto my person, then great. You equip and store ammo, because it would really suck if you could only grab something in your hand, or, you know, hold a thing in your hand, and it's like, oh, well, I'm grabbing ammunition, when I would really rather not grab the ammunition, because I would then have to, you know, grab the ammunition and then store it, whereas there's just a contextual option to, like, you can just be like, hey, ammo, put on my person, or equip to a magazine slot, or put in my person, or if I do want to inspect it for whatever reason, then you can set it to inspect. Not only that, so single tap is that thing. Double tap is a secondary thing. And if you hold F down over an item, and also you don't have to hold F and then mouse over it, it's just you look at the thing and then it will pop up with F, or whatever button you need to interact with it, and that's how you know what you're looking at. And I'm sure that's going to be a little bit buggy, and oh, and sorry, if you hold it down, then it'll give you like a full wheel, and the wheel isn't like attached to the thing and moving and floating. It is like, you know, it's much easier to use, just by looking at it. Like, yes, it is just infinitely easier to use. It is a much better system, and I'm sure there's going to be some problems with it, but like, oh, it's so good. And then the EVA system is like, the EVA system is just more fluent and better. Like, instead of standing and floating through space from a standing position, you like Superman fly through, you EVA fly through like Superman, which is. And they've also improved like the transition from going from 0G and also going from 0G and going to 0G and from 0G, I should say. So like you could still technically faceplant when you like go into the gravity well of a ship, but it's automated, so like you're going to have to mess up to do it, instead of like unintentionally, like you just do it because that's just how it works. If I explained that well at all. Till next time. Have a good day, great day, even. Chowskis.